You're sitting in a restaurant and you hear someone cough. At first, you don't think much of it. Not a big deal. So you're listening. The cough gets a little more, and then they sound like they're choking. So you're looking around. You see this person. They're coughing. They have their hand to their throat. They're coughing a little harder. So what do? Do you know what to do? Well, I'm going to tell you today, try to demonstrate to you what you need to do in this type of situation. You're going to do what is called the Heimlich maneuver, or abdominal thrust. What is the Heimlich maneuver? It is a procedure that is used to dislodge object from a person's throat when they are choking. So then you ask, what is choking? As defined by the American Red Cross, choking is when someone is having a very hard time breathing because of a food, a toy, or other objects is blocking the person's windpipe. If a choking person's airway is blocked so that they're not getting any air or oxygen to their brain, which is vital for all of us, for all parts of our bodies, the brain can suffer damage in as little as 4 to 6 minutes. Rapid first aid, or the Heimlich maneuver, or abdominal thrust, as some people may know them by, it can save a person's life. This maneuver is done on someone who is conscious and choking. Failure to thoroughly chew food is one of the primary reasons why adults experience a choking episode. The biggest choking hazards for children are hot dogs, peanuts, raw carrots, boned chicken, and candy, just to round out the top 5. I personally thought number 1 would be candy or toys. It kind of surprised me to find that hot dogs was the number 1 choking hazard for children. So, how do we perform this procedure? As I said previously, you want to do this for an adult that is still conscious. If they've already went unconscious, this is not the procedure to use. This is only for a conscious person. So the first thing you want to do is you want to ask them, are you okay? Are you choking? Can you talk to me? If they can still speak to you or they are coughing forcibly, continue to encourage that. Tell them, keep coughing, because sometimes by them coughing on their own, they can get the object to dislodge without any help. If this is not working and you do need to perform the Heimlich maneuver or abdominal thrusts, this is where I'm going to tell you this is what you need to do or how you can do it. I have enlisted the help of one of my friends. This is Ed. Ed, he's choking, or we're going to pretend that he's choking. He's got his arms around, or his hand up around his throat, and the universal sign for choking is your hands to your throat. This way, most people understand that. But in order to do the Heimlich maneuver, you want to ask the person, can you speak to me? Are you okay? If they can speak or cough, continue to encourage that. If they can't, some people tend to go into a panic when they can't breathe or they feel like they're choking and they're not getting any air. So you may want to reassure them and tell them that you can help them, that you are going to perform the Heimlich maneuver or do abdominal thrust. They're usually more susceptible to you helping them if you tell them what's going on. Don't just come up behind them and grab them and start doing something, because they're likely to panic. So what you want to do is you want to make a fist. You want to put it right above their belly button with your fist side in. Put your other arm around and over your hand, and you want to push in and up. forcefully, in and up, all in the same motion, so that you can force air up through from the bottom of their chest out through their throat to try to dislodge that object. Now this could take several attempts because most likely the first time is not going to work. You want to continue to do this until the person either gets the object out or they become unconscious. Once they become unconscious, then you need to start CPR. It is very important also to call 911. When you want to call 911, I prefer that you call 911 early rather than late. I work in the medical field. I would rather be able to get to them early and see what's going on, even if they don't need us. If they do, we're there. If they don't, we can simply go home. Now, if you have a person that is large or you can't get your arms around them for some reason, you can do back blows. You want to forcefully hit them with the palm of your hand in the middle of their shoulder blades to try and help force air in, or excuse me, not in, force air out to be able to expel the object. Thank you, Fred, for your assistance. Another thing is with children, if they are young children, such as infants, you want to start off doing back blows and abdominal thrust. That is, most children are too small to be able to do the Heimlich maneuver like we do for adults. So it's just easier, and it works very well. I personally have done this before on children. It does work. Stay calm. Tell them that you're there to help them and that you are going to make them better. One last thing is we owe our gratitude to Henry Heimlich. He first described this procedure in 1974. So thank you, Henry, and thank you, American Red Cross, for helping to save many adult, children, and infant lives.